Greetings, YouTube. In the last 24 hours, well, really 20 hours according to Reddit, I've been sent this link a couple times via the Line app, and it is courtesy of Chip Danger Cockeroo, or Cockeroo? Sure, we'll go with that, who is a member of the Content Creators Program and has been testing Guillotine 2099. And this Summoner's review is so impressively in-depth. Shout out to the summoner. Anyone who watches my channel knows I love data. And so the data that this summoner provides in this post is fantastic. So many different categories of information to discuss. And it's a long post. We're not going to spend 20 minutes on this. In fact, I'll post the link in the comments below. But there are some things that I want to talk about. First, you'll notice in this nice XY axis graph that the damage scales with the combo to a impressive 30,000 plus, and that gives you the chance to really understand the ramp-up potential of this champion right off the bat. So, as a reminder, this is made possible via the Content Creators Program, and so the champion will be removed from this account. They're not allowed to play in competitive game modes. Those are the rules of the Content Creator Program if you were unaware. So the newest Kabam original champ and a heavy ramp-up character, kind of like Aegon, Venom the Duck to a certain extent. And so it says, for the purposes of this, I'm going to focus on damage, and here's some tips and general points on playing her efficiently and sustainably in content of differing length. Activate your combo shields via using heavy attacks. If your combo is lost, you have to start all over again. The Sig ability also provides a combo shield when she would be hit, but currently that's also proccing when you dex and attack, and then it goes on a 60-second cooldown, so that's pretty useless. But the Sig may be bugged. And by may, I'm sure he probably means definitely. In longer fights, Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, longer, you don't use your Digi-Souls by activating the pre-fight abilities. The Souls give you access to more combo shields and more regen potential when you're low in health. The regen and power burn you get from the pre-fights is barely noticeable, and the guaranteed crits in longer fights don't really scale her damage by much at all. Be wary of auto-evading and auto-blocking, which I also hate. She has no counter to those built-in, and she could easily lose combo to either, but check this out. Nick Fury Evade Synergy is a lifesaver. You don't know despair. I love this sentence. Until you get to a 450 combo versus the Labyrinth Legends Defender, just for them to auto-evade and smack you back. Overall, I would say, considering the four main combo building champs and their practicality, ease of use, chances of phone getting smashed because of lost combo, ranking from most convenient to least would be Aegon, Proxima, Gilly 2099, Star-Lord with Proxima Synergy. Now, the damage. Guillotine 2099 doesn't land critical hits unless pre-fight ability is activated. Whenever she would have landed a crit, she instead inflicts a degen debuff, dealing 50% of her base attack over 3 seconds. This degen damage scales as her attack increases via combo, masteries, or boosts. Gully passively increases her base attack by 1.5% per hit until 100 combo for a total of 150%, which is a lot. After reaching 100 combo, she deals a cumulative burst of 2% of her base attack. This amount increases with her combo and is energy damage in nature. This amount does not increase with abilities, mastery, synergies, boosts that scale her base attack. Relative to the amount of power required by specials, Gully's Special 2 deals 30% less raw damage than her Special 1, but the Special 2, being a 9-hitter versus 3 hits on the Special 1, makes the Special 2 the way to go. And notice how I put that in bold. For building up and dealing max damage, you can use the Special 1 if the fight requires power control. The overall damage output calculation, this is one of the big deals and takeaways from this post. So in my simulation, I was able to create a couple of interesting graphs. All of these are constructed around an unboosted hypothetical 565 with no pre-fight ability, active and no suicide masteries. The raw data used are based on the graph shown provided to me via the Content Creator Program. So the damage scaling with combo, this one's pretty straightforward, 3 main factors. So here is, as we scroll all the way down, because I said I'm not going to read everything, and I don't want to read everything. Let me preface this by a few important points. Gully is a huge pain in the ass to ramp up, and just as big of a pain to keep ramped up. There has apparently been word from Kabam Q&A folks over at New York Comic Con that she's not going to be subject to nerfs. The following spreadsheets are partially based on previous write-ups on Cull, who may or may not be subject to an upcoming damage nerf. No one knows what's going on with that whole thing, and that is certainly true. Guillotine starting at 100 combo versus Cull with 5 and 10 persistent charges, raw damage over 1,000 seconds, and Guillotine starting at 0 and 100 combo with Cull. Persistent charges, raw damage, 180. As you can see, within the usual fight length of 3 minutes, somewhere between 270 and 360 seconds, Cull has Gilly beat by a decent margin. Now, does that mean she's likely to get nerfed? Who knows? Should she get nerfed? In my opinion, no. She's just a pain to play at times. We're going to skip the profanity. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this math-filled overview of Guillotine 2099, and hopefully a couple of months down the line we wouldn't have to worry about nerf possibilities when contemplating spending 3 whole days of grinding or significant amounts of real hard-earned cash and acquiring champs. Amen to that. Also, hello, sponsor Kentucky Fried Chicken. So, basically, this is another version of Cull, it looks like, because we have the champion that takes some time to ramp up, but also, particularly if you can hold that combo, and the Nick Fury synergy seems to be key. It's going to be an interesting case of very high damage, and certainly could be a targeted champ for the next Labyrinth of Legends 2.0, set to appear in the game in the next 6 months. I wanted to show this post because I could easily spend half an hour on this, but I wanted to give this person a shout out and also just direct the attention to the work that this summoner has done. Thank you for the post. I could go on, but I would rather spend the time sending you to this specific post. So I will post this YouTube video with a pinned comment of the thread for you to check out the external links and kind of the data. This is an amazing amount of data. I am a huge data nerd. I don't teach statistics, but I do talk about data often in my journalism courses. And so when you get access to this kind of thing, you gotta share it as much as possible because a lot of work went into this and it should be rewarded. So shout out to this summoner and to Reddit in general for allowing this conversation to occur and hopefully evolve over time. Have a great day, YouTube. Thanks for watching.